Welcome back to the annual Where Is That Stank Coming From debates. We're live at the Stink Palace, aka your mom's house, here to finally find out the truth. Where is the stank coming from? On one corner, we have former President Donald Trump, former President Barack Obama, and Andrew Tate arguing that the stink comes from Haddon. On the other corner, we have the great debaters President Joe Biden, psychologist Jordan B. Peterson, and Morgan Freeman arguing the stink comes from Carlton. Moderating this debate, we have Elon Musk. Good luck, debaters, and enjoy the show.
All right, the first question we are asking Team Carlton, if Carlton is the stink, is he not stinky?
It's like water. Water is not wet, it is rather the thing that makes things wet. So while Carlton is known as the stink, he is not stinky himself. Instead, he is the greatest person in the entire history of this nation, except for me, of course.
It's only a beta male that would ask that question, Elon. Haddon is a beta, it's just a fact. Look at him.
I agree. Great job, guys.
All right, Team Haddon.
That's a bunch of malarkey. The stink is obviously stinky, and yet point two, if Carlton is the stink, then he is stinky in the stinker, and that's just true, period.
To understand whether the stink is stinky in the physical sense, we have to first look at the crustacean lobster. For millions of years, lobsters have lived that's longer than trees. I've spoken to them personally, and they agree with our side. Through modal logic and ontological reasoning, we may decipher them. The stink and stink are following terms. They entitle and demand the other. The truth cannot be denied, for the truth is a question that is beyond examination except through the eyes of the spiritual matter of our mind, like a lobster.
Water is wet. It is true. The great Morgan Freeman knows it is.
Fake news. Water is not wet. It just makes things wet. Water and wetness are not the same thing.
Your mom is fake news.
Calm down, Joe.
Okay, so next question. Are Haddon's text images showing stink proof that Carlton is stinky?
They were fake news. They were clearly photoshopped or done with AI, unlike this debate.
Not only were they faked, they were beta.
They were real. I saw him photoshopping them right in front of my eyes. Oops.
Joe, you ruin everything. Why are you on our team? You are at the bottom of the lobster hierarchy.
Joe does ruin everything, that's a fact. But this time it worked out.
Okay, so that's settled. Kind of like the fact that I would destroy Mark Zuckerberg with my epic move, the Walrus. But anyway, was Haddon appropriately debunked, or did Haddon accurately argue against the debunking and debuking?
That question is so profound and important that I can't even answer it. For answering it would lower the question into the common physical realm rather than the metaphysical. The left want to annihilate the great questions like these by answering them in a common sense. Tell me what you mean.
He said exactly what he meant, Bozo.
Haddon got debunked. He was the most debunked and debuked in anyone in the history of our nation. His arguments were frauds. He's a fake. He's a dummy, like Sleepy Joe.
That's not true. He responded with 3 Uno reverse cards, like how this sentence is needed with 3 periods. Period.
Alphas don't use Uno reverse cards. Just look at my Bugatti. Just look at it and it will show you what a real alpha is like. I am the alpha. Alpha males don't send Uno reverse cards, let alone 3. Haddon is a beta. Get debunked.
The Uno reverse card is the greatest form of argument. It's true. The great Morgan Freeman knows it.
Well, it looks like we're all out of questions. Back to you, host.
Hey, I'm not done.
What does that lying dog-faced pony soldier have to say now?
Yo, Stanky.
You just got roasted.
Well, this was definitely an interesting debate. Thank you all for joining us for the Where's That Stink Coming From debates. It's up to the viewers to decide who really won, but I think we all know who.